Hey guys, I'm Becky and welcome to another unboxing video. Today I have a Once Upon a Book Club box. This was the April 2022 Adult Unsolved Mysteries box, and I am a rep for this company, so when I got the offer of possibly doing this box, I jumped at it because it's a book that I have read and did enjoy, so I wanted to unbox it with you guys. Now, like I said, I am a rep for this company, and what that means is that when somebody uses my code, which is BookBite10 on a subscription to Once Upon a Book Club, whether it's the YA or adult box, I get a gift card to use towards their shop. I think I can use it toward the subscription, whatever I want. That also means that if you use my code, that you should get 10% off your subscription. And normally subscriptions are $50 a box, so you should get it for about $45 plus shipping and handling. And this is honestly a really cool box. It's very, very unique. Every month there is a theme, there is a book, and there is 3 to 5 individually wrapped gifts. Now, that does sound like pretty much every box. However, each of the gifts have a page number associated to it, and the gift correlates with that page in the book of the month. So it's a very interactive reading experience. The gifts are always pretty cool, and it's just a fun, interesting time. It kind of adds another layer to your reading experience. So very cool. So let's go ahead and show you what's in here. I am going to spoil this. Again, it's the April box, so it's not an upcoming box. If you are already a subscriber and have gotten this box, you probably would have already opened it by now. So yes, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is what is probably my favorite thing about this subscription, which is hysterical, and it's the box. This is the box that they ship it to you in. It is so, so cool. They're always different colors, and it looks exactly like a book. It has a spine, it has a back, it has pages. The coolest packaging ever. So then when you open it, this is what it looks like. You will receive most of the things in this box, but you won't receive this. This is a rep thing of tips and tricks for how to share your box and stuff like that. But everything else that you see in here, you would get. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is the book itself. The whole reason that I asked if I could do this box. For reps, they do tell us what book is in the box. However, as customers, they don't publicly share it, but if you email them, they will tell you what book it is in case you want to know before buying. So that is something that's really cool. A lot of people want to leave it a secret or are very public. There's not usually an in-between. So pretty cool. The book that I have already read, I really enjoyed, and I wanted to get this box to see, number one, what the gifts would be, and number two, to share it with you guys because I think you should pick this book up. And that is The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. This is a adult thriller mystery book. I picked it up for Katie Colson's Patreon book club, and I'm really happy that I did. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really interesting time. So this book is, I believe, only 2 points of view, if I'm not mistaken. It goes in between our 2 main characters. One of them is Shay. She is a receptionist by day and a true crime blogger by night. When she was younger, she was almost kidnapped, and it has completely shaken her life. And one of the fallout, I guess, is that she's very obsessed with true crime. So while working her day job, she sees somebody and she's like, for some reason I recognize that woman. And then she says her name, which is Beth. And it turns out that this woman back in the 70s was accused of killing 2 men and was later acquitted. So she's kind of a big deal in the town, but also a big deal in the true crime world. So our main character asks if she can interview her. And the interviews take place at this woman's mansion where she has lived her entire life, and things are not exactly as they seem. So there might be something otherworldly going on. There might be something sinister going on. Yeah, it was a really, really interesting time. I had a fantastic time reading it. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't really tell you what knocked this book a star, but I did have a great time. I really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend it to others. So check out this book. So now what else is in this box? We have page 98. Look at this cool packaging. Page 154. Again, super cool packaging. And page 337. So what you do is you read the book like normal, and then every so often you will come to something like this that says open your gift. And you find the gift that correlates to that page and you open it. You don't open it ahead of time. You open it at that moment in the book. Now, while flipping through, there was something that I saw that I have not encountered before in a Once Upon a Book Club book, and it is bonus sticky notes, I guess, because this one says scan here, and page 115 is not something we have a gift for. I don't, unfortunately, have something to scan this with because I'm recording on it, so I'm definitely going to be flipping through these pages and seeing what else is in store in this book and finding out what this is. So if you guys also want to find out what it is, this is page 115 of Cold Cases. It's right under the line, "There was a pause and then I heard it clearly, a woman's voice as if whispered into the phone speaker, 'I'm still here.'" I bet it's a recording that says "I'm still here," creepily. So if you want to hear that, here is the QR code and you can check it out. So page 98, it makes more sense when you read the book and open the gift. So I will read to you a couple lines from that page where this gift should make sense. "She walked to the table and grabbed the bottle, willing her hand not to shake. In the kitchen, she ignored the blood on the floor, tracking through it in her nice shoes. She ignored the breeze from the broken door and the huddled shape that she knew was her father's body against the lower cupboards. She flinched away from it and stood at the sink, yanking the cork from the bottle and upending it over the drain." Let's see what we got. That is pretty cool. We have a wine aerator kit. So here's what it kind of looks like. You can't really tell with all the plastic. So now that I've taken the packaging off, you can see everything. We have wine bottle foil cutter, which I didn't know that existed. And I desperately need it. So I'm really excited about this kit. We also have a air pressure bottle opener, a aerator pour spout, and then finally a vacuum sealed wine stopper. So I'm so excited about this, you guys. This is so cool. I was kind of hoping that we would have like a wine bottle opener or something, but the fact that we have a whole pressurized aerator kit, that's awesome. What a freaking cool gift. So the next sticker is on page 154, and it says, "Inside was a pack of cigarettes, Winston's, in the distinctive red and white package. Next to it was a heavy metal lighter. There was an empty ashtray on the desk." So here is our next gift. If this has anything to do with smoking, I'm not going to be very excited about it because I don't smoke. Hopefully it's something useful. Hopefully like a lighter. I can use a lighter. So let's see. What? What is this? Okay, very cool. So instead of something like smoking related, they put this little card in there, which is, it looks like cigarette butts. On the back, it tells you what the item is, and it is a bookish ring dish. It looks like a little open book. It's got words. I don't know what this is from. How freaking cool is this? Like, this is so cute. It's porcelain. It's got this really nice gold detail along the outside of it. That is cool. I'm really excited about that. I was kind of excited for a lighter, to be totally honest. I thought it was going to be like a cool, like, the metal, like, flip open. That would have been cool too. But this doesn't promote smoking, so pretty cool. So then our last gift is on page 337, which is almost the end of the book. "I didn't call her, but she heard the news anyway. The next week, I got a package in the mail, a red shawl, old and well cared for, folded neatly in tissue paper. It took me a minute to realize it was the shawl Beth had worn the day she was acquitted when she stood next to Ransom in front of all those reporters. The shawl from the photo that had gone on the cover of Life." So, I'm going to guess that we have a shawl. Okay, that is pretty cool. So, the first thing I'm really liking these like little added touches. The last one that I opened didn't have all these like little extras, like the scan here, which I'm assuming is going to be a recording saying I'm still here. The little cigarette coin to tell you what that gift is. And then this one we have the Life magazine. So cool. And we have a red shawl. Now, I don't know. Will I ever use this in my life? Maybe. I will keep it. I will say that the last one I opened, we also got it was a scarf, I think, and I did not keep it. It was white, though. I don't wear white. Red, though, I might be able to, like, pair this with, like, a black dress or something. I don't know. Maybe I can give it to somebody. I feel like I know more people who would want this or could make use of this than the last one. So even though I'm not like super excited about this, much better than the last one. So the last thing that you get is a little book club kit, which you can open this before starting to read the book. I would probably save this though, because I feel like this has spoilers in it. We'll find out. So you get a bookmark to use, and on this side it says, to fully experience this box, remember to open your gifts once you've reached the given page. And then on this side has a little quote from the book, and it says, "You didn't change my life, I did." Then we have a signed book plate, and then we have the same quote, and on the back is a letter from the author. So inside of our booklet, oh, there are no spoilers, so you can totally open this ahead of time. So we have a conversation with the author. Then we have discussion questions in case you want to make this like an actual book club or just ask yourself. There is a Facebook chat group that I'm assuming are going to discuss these questions. So if you don't have anybody in person that you can discuss this book with, you can join their online one. And then they do a read along for the book. So they tell you when they're going to do the live show where they'll open up all the gifts and hold the discussion, ask any questions. And then finally on the back, they did a true crime crossword puzzle. That is pretty cool as well. So overall thoughts, I think this is so fun. I really, really love the idea behind this box. They pick some really, really interesting books. They pick books that are really good book club books. Like, I feel like all the other subscription boxes are books that are interesting, hot, new. Whereas this one, if you've ever been in a book club or have run a book club especially, you will know that not every book is a great pick for a book club. Like, there needs to be things in it that bring up discussions, that bring up questions, that you can hold an hour-long conversation around. So they do a really good job of picking books that have those things, and then also finding these artifacts within it that would be cool to receive so that you feel like you're really like in the book. So as far as the gifts go, I'm very, very impressed. These are really cool gifts. I'm very happy and excited with what I got. The last, I think, 2 boxes that I've gotten from them have been the YA. I think I've gotten a total of 3 boxes from them. And this one was adult. And so far I like the adults one a lot better. I will have to try to get another adult box and see if I prefer those gifts more. So far, all of the gifts that I've gotten from them, everything seems pretty useful. They don't seem like gifts that you would use one time or discard or give away, or something that you already have, like, candles and bookmarks and stickers. It's not those kinds of things. It's something that means something in the book, but also is a really cool thing to have yourself. So I do really, really like that about this. I'm very, very excited about the wine kit. I love the trinket tray. And the shawl, even though I'm not a big, like, scarf wearer, this is a very, very pretty color, and I can find a use for this. Like, I can either find something for me to use it or give it away. So I do like this. So what do you guys think? Are you already subscribed? And if you are, tell me, like, what are some of the gifts that you've gotten before? What is probably the favorite box that you've gotten where, like, it was just, like, the best experience ever with the gifts and the book? If you're not a subscriber, though, has this convinced you to think about subscribing? And if you do, please use my code. But also, I want to see comments below of what you thought of this experience. Like, did you like the gifts as well? Or do you feel like, still wouldn't subscribe? Let me know. I want to hear it all. And again, if you do decide to subscribe, please use my code. It is BookBite10. You will get 10% off your order. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up. Keep reading, stay safe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. People say be